And this is called the Magic Carpet Ride. It's one of my favorite statues.
Yeah, but at least this has like it's right like they work or something. Well, no, well, you know it's the carpet. Yeah. So
here's the side of it right here.
Turned out basically like it was not the
And a little bit of a figurehead surfer. Definitely matches up to the community right off of Sano Beach, which I'm at right now. So welcome to Cardiff by the Sea, which is part of Encinitas, which is South Encinitas. And then you have another place called Lucadia, which is north. So I thought I'd do today, kind of go around, explore, take a look at the beach, and then wander around Cardiff a little bit. It's a beautiful day for now. Got some rain coming, big time. I call it late rain, going into spring. But I always wanted to come back up here. I've been here before, and it's one of my favorite stops. So I'm gonna go down there and check this beautiful beach out. And this is actually a campground that you can you know, camp overnight or spend several nights here, and you know, bring your SUV, bring your camper. Okay, so this is Sano Beach. It looks like the tide is going out. Beautiful day again. A little bit rocky though. Further down there you have Sano Beach. All these beaches are so nearby. And then before that you have Del Mar. So it's Del Mar, Sano, Cardiff, Lucadia, and then you start running into Carlsbad. And these are all the north coastal towns here in San Diego. Okay, if you don't know what this is kelp. And it's really horrible when you get stuck in diving in this stuff, and it's happened to me a lot, especially during my frogman days. And then, you know, up here you get a campsite. The campground is just right above here, so you get to, you know, set up your camper, your tent, and you got a good ocean view. And this would be a good cheap way to go if you want a cheap stay. Just get a tent. I think it's around 30-40 bucks a night, and you're good to go. You got all the showers you need. This definitely could be a budget way to spend the night in San Diego, especially off a beautiful beach like this. Okay, here's another good view. And you know what? You almost get the entire beach to yourself. Pretty darn close to it. You know, it's spring almost. Summertime is really no difference. Great surfing spot. A little bit rocky for me though. Okay, so this is the Sano campground, and check this out. Like, here's an open slot right here. Fairly empty too, not a lot going on. So you get this big area. Now this would be a good one right here. Got all the hookups you need. And then check this view out. You get a fire pit. You can even buy firewood. Look at this view right here. Got that nice seaside view right at your campground. That's not bad, huh? Tell me what you think in the comments of this little campground. But look at this. Here's some open ones right here. So you definitely got your choice. Now, I would take one by the ocean view. Some folks got their tent up over there. I mean, you don't have to have a camper. Just bring your tent. You're all set. Okay, so this is the main check-in. So I was a little bit off on the campsite. So here are your different prices. Check this out. So this is what you have for campsite inland, 50 bucks a night. And then you got the hookup, 75 bucks. Ocean hookup, 95 bucks. So there you have it. That's what you're paying. But you know what? It's actually a little bit cheaper than, let's say, staying at a hotel. So if you go campsite inland, you can live in your vehicle for $50 a night. Now, how about that? Come here, instead of getting a hotel for, let's say, 100 something a night, you just come here and get this one. And you're right near the beach. And I'm gonna make my way up to little town there in Cardiff. Check that out. This is like the main office, so you'll come in, you know, pay your fees, and then go park. So I'm actually heading into the little town of Cardiff. But if you want to know where I'm at, this is the actual historic 101, which runs almost the entire coastline of California. Really nice spots along the way if you can get on this highway. A lot to see on it. Okay, I'm up here on the coastal trail. Nice place to walk. This coastal trail runs for quite a few miles along the coastline. I've walked a number of areas throughout time. Oh, we got a train coming. That is probably the coaster. Show you. I just like how they do this, kind of like make a little bit of a design out of it. Right by this old plaza. Looks like it's an old style. Nothing new here. That's what you have. They have this place called the Cardiff office, established 1965. Not sure if it's still open or not. Right here. Chargers are no longer here anymore. I think it's a sporting place. And of course you have a lot of surf rental places, surf shops all along here. You can rent a hardboard for 12 bucks an hour, 50 bucks a day. These boards. I've done some surfing. I'm not really too heavy into it. Okay, this place is called Pipes Cafe. It's like a really cool one too. As we can get. Always nice. This is what it looks like inside. I just ordered a smoothie. Got some hats. You don't even have to have a shirt to come in here. Nice photos. The action here at Pipes. Before I continue on, really not much here. Gonna go up there in a little bit, check that area out. But in the meantime, we'll just hang out here for a few minutes. Okay, so this is the seaside market, and this is really all there is about Cardiff right here. This little area where I'm at. Got a Starbucks. And I'll go in there and take a look, see what's in there. And you have, looks like a property place there, right on the side. Not much to it though. So I'm actually headed to Elijo Lagoon, which is not far. Thought that'd be a little bit more interesting. So now this is where I am at. And this is a very nice place to do a little walk here in Encinitas, Cardiff area. And you can park right over here. Okay, so this is kind of a little map of it right here. It's open from 9 to 5. I'm not going to walk this whole thing, but you can see, you know, the surrounding areas. This is where I'm at, right down here, Cardiff area, Encinitas. And then you got Sano Beach down there, or Solana. And it just circles around. I'm just going to go over to that bridge. That's probably as far as I'm going to go. But it'll give you an idea how pretty it is here. If you like to get out and away from and really see some very pretty areas, you come out here. We got this nice little bridge right across this lagoon. You got a lot of ducks in the water. Right across the lagoon. You can see the outskirts of Cardiff here. Homes on the hill. There is the, I don't know, call it the visitor center. So you can hike all around in here, and it's very easy to get to. I just came from Sano Beach over there, a little bit of Cardiff, stopped by Pipes, and then you have another good section of the beach on the other side, so you get a good breeze coming from the ocean. Encinitas Beach, I believe, right down there at the end, before you hit Sano Beach. But beautiful countryside all the way around. Good place to get out and get some good exercise and steps. Okay, you got a fella right there. It is just so peaceful here. And I am the only one here too. You can believe that. There's nobody here. Oh, it's some nice ones over to the south. Oh. Come on over here. See how this trail goes. Clearly marked. And how the lagoon just kind of circles around. Or actually loops around. That I believe is Interstate 5. What a perfect day. Okay, so this is the end of this video. My little adventure up here in Cardiff, Encinitas. It's really been a lot of fun. And went over there to Sano Beach and kind of showed the campground a little bit. Came up to the little town and then ended here on this lagoon. And if this content helps you out, please consider hitting the like button. It really does help out my channel. And I hope to see you in my next video. So see you from beautiful San Diego. Later.